Half done sword knuckled, though we don't sword riot. He hard on handa, we don't with Ron Frixas. We run Thorston, no he wheat from me. Flood ithum fjord, fleotan mehate. Hrathor on hulme, no ik from him wolde. Du vita stormne, on sin wiron. Fif nita fyrst, othat onk flotodrof. Vado e helende, we hedra se haldost. Nipe henda nit, ond no tha wind. He hatho grim, ond we harf. Haio wero naeth, was me re fixa, mood on rahet. Thir me with lothum, leak sir ke mean. He hard on loken, helpe your fremede. Behado ragel bruden, on brio stum lag, golde yogirwid, me tu grunde taya. Forfayon skatha, faste hafte, green on grope, wa threme, gife the, we hearth. That ik oglikan, or de your rite. Hilde bile, he hatho ris forna, me tig mere dior, Thor mine hand. With a bare sword we dove into the sea. The fighting was hard on hand, each of us against the beasts defending ourselves. Never would he defeat my strength to swim far ahead of me in those waves, for he did not possess the will to match my speed. Together we struggled against the sea for 5 nights, until the current drove us apart. The sea boiled around us, the sky turned stormy and darkened into night. We were battle-weary from fighting the wind that howled from the north. The beasts of the sea awoke, stirred by our passage. My armor, hand-linked for a warrior, helped me advance past the beasts of the deep. These golden garnets of war were wrapped around me. I felt prepared to do battle, but with a firm grasp, some savage beast pulled me down, dragged me to the bottom. Nonetheless, my sword granted me a final chance. Extended, it became a fierce attacker. On the submerged battle hill, I took the monster's might with my own 2 hands.
Though the titular character in Beowulf spends a great deal of time around other humans, he tends to prefer the company of sword and armor to that of people. Nearly every time Beowulf goes to battle, he either requests that he fight alone, or finds himself fighting alone regardless. Though Beowulf prefers fighting without other humans, Beowulf does seem to highly value the companionship of his sword and battle armor. In this sea battle scene, the importance of Beowulf's weapon is made abundantly clear. Beowulf begins the account by noting that he is with bare sword. The word with strongly implies companionship. Interestingly, it's never outright said that Beowulf is with Breca. Beowulf's first reference to Breca is a mere, "we dove into the sea." The fact that Beowulf never outright says Breca and I, and instead uses words like we or us, allows Beowulf's language to be more inclusive. Such words allow Beowulf to subtly hint at the companionship of his armor and the bare sword that he is with. Beowulf does not say Breca's name because words like we and us allow him to reference his other, non-human companions. Furthermore, Beowulf does not seem all that put out when the current drives Breca and him apart. He does not stop to worry about, nor look for, his supposed friend swimming about in a sea full of sea monsters. Even after he and Breca are separated, Beowulf continues to use we, mentioning that we were battle-weary from fighting the wind. Seeing as Breca is no longer with him, The only other things he has with him are his sword and armor. We is not usually used in reference to inanimate objects, but Beowulf truly deems them companions. Beowulf's connection with his weapon and armor become abundantly clear during the battle. During the battle, he notes that his armor is wrapped around him in a manner that is reminiscent of an embrace. There is an almost loving quality to the way that Beowulf speaks of his armor. He is not merely wearing it, but rather it is wrapped around him. It is also notable that as the armor is wrapped around him and he is not wrapped in the armor is the one actually doing the work here. Beowulf earlier notes that his armor helped him advance. Beowulf is almost transforming his armor into a person by giving the armor credit for helping him out and doing work. In the end, it is Beowulf's sword that saves him from the sea monster. His sword grants him a final chance and becomes a fierce attacker. These lines make Beowulf's sword seem very human. It is the sword that's attacking the monster, not Beowulf. Beowulf's last resorts, his final chances, tend to turn out to be weapons or armor of some sort. Beowulf has found that he can truly rely on his battle gear and weapons. Beowulf tends to do better alone, or rather, with only the company of his sword and armor. Perhaps Beowulf's later frequent, and seemingly irrational, insistence that he fight alone stems from this discovery, that his sword and armor make far better companions and more than humans ever could.
But he's my friend too.
Only one